Now, after the reign of Ashok, clear, when Mauryan Empire began to decline, it finally ended in 2nd century BC, and this phase in from 2nd century BC to 3rd century AD is known as the post-Mauryan phase. Clear? And in the post-Mauryan phase, several developments related to polity and culture took place, and large number of warriors and persons came from different parts of India. Clear? Now, coming to the post-Mauryan phase, just understand briefly first. Clear? If we come to post-Mauryan phase, the first major development was that Central Asian tribes began to attack India from northwestern side. Clear. And these Central Asian tribes included the Indo-Greeks, the Shakas, the Kushans, the Parthians, and the Kushans. Clear. So 4 tribes that came to India were the Indo-Greeks, the Shakas, the Parthians, and finally the Kushans. Clear? Indo-Greeks, Central Asian tribes. Clear? Within India, 3 dynasties were established in form of the Shungas, the Kanvas, and the Satavahanas. Clear? Shungas in eastern India, Kanvas in central India, Satavahanas in the region of Deccan. Clear? And in the extreme southern part of India, 3 dynasties were established as Cheras, Cholas, and the Pandyas. Cheras, Cholas, and the Pandyas along the Malabar and the Coromandel coast. Clear? They are culturally very important. Clear? In fact, in contemporary times, we need to understand that Cheras, Cholas, and Pandyas has been in news for several reasons. Clear? And these reasons can be that Cheras, Cholas, and Pandyas promoted healthy trade relationship with Indore or with the Roman Empire. Before we come to that, clear? First of all, we need to understand. Clear? I'll take few of your questions. First of all, here, was Gomateshwar Bahubali or Tirthankar? No, he was Bahubali. He was known as Bahubali because of his strength. Clear? He was not a Tirthankar. He was the son of the first Tirthankar, Adinath or Reshabnath. Clear? With respect to what is Dhamma Mahamatras? Clear? Dhamma Mahamatras means that Ashok deputed some people to promote the promotion or to promote the principles of Dhamma among his subjects. Clear? So he wanted large number of officers to spread the message of Dhamma among the common people, and he appointed officers for that purpose. These officers were designated as Dhamma Mahamatras. Clear? In fact, Ashok even organized Dhamma Yatras, whereby he visited several areas in order to promote the principle of Dhamma, in order to unify heterogeneous areas under homogeneous political identity. Clear? So when we talk about Valmiki and Ramayana and other epics, which part of history mark a line between mythology and one having literary evidences? Kindly tell. Clear? See, I'll let you know. Clear? If we look into Valmiki's Ramayana and other important, clear? We had discussed earlier, all of these come under Itihas. Itihas start with Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, Puranas, all comes under Itihas. Clear? But we need to understand one thing. Clear? That most of these works, they are not considered to be true historical source because they have least information about historical developments. Rather, they mention more about the religious beliefs and practices and even mythologies as well. Clear? But at the same time, while mentioning the mythologies, they even highlight the socio-economic condition that prevailed at the time, and in that sense, these works can be taken as historical evidences. Clear? But the accounts mentioned by these works has to be taken with caution because they were not written from historical perspective. They were written more from religious perspective. Clear? So we need to understand that there is a thin line that to differentiate between the sources of mythology and the literary evidences. Literary evidences that are related to history mention historical developments at its core, but all these works like the Ramayana and Mahabharata mentions religion as its core, but they indirectly mention about the socio-economic conditions which can be utilized for historical reconstruction. Clear? Now, coming to these things, clear? The three major parallel developments took place in post-Mauryan phase: Central Asian tribes, Shungas, Kanvas, and Satvahans, and then Cheras, Cholas, and the Pandyas. Clear? Now, first of all, we need to understand one thing. Clear? Among these, first of all, coming to Central Asian tribes, clear? Among Central Asian tribes, Indo-Greeks were the first one to come to India. The most popular ruler among Indo-Greeks was Menander, who got converted to Buddhist religion under the influence of a Buddhist monk, Nagsen or Nagarjun, who wrote a work titled as Milind Panho. Very important information. Indo-Greeks were the first to issue gold coins in India as they brought huge amount of pure gold from Central Asia. Clear? Indo-Greeks introduced the concept of military governorship known as strategos. And Indo-Greeks also introduced the concept of curtain, and therefore curtain was known as Yavanika by the Brahmins, who referred to Indo-Greeks as Yavanas. Clear? Indo-Greeks were followed by the Shakas, and the most powerful ruler among the Shakas was Rudradaman. Even though being a foreigner, Rudradaman was the first one to issue a pure Sanskrit inscription, which is known as Junagadh inscription or Girnar inscription or Takte-Bahi inscription, in which he mentions about the repair of a dam at Sudarshan Lake. Clear? Shakas were followed by Parthians, and Parthians were ruled only for a brief period of time, and during the rule of Parthians, Saint Thom came from Israel to promote the religion of Christianity in India. And finally, they were followed by Kushans, the most important ruler among Kushans being Kanishk. Clear? Kanishk accepted Buddhist religion, convened the fourth Buddhist council at Kashmir that led to formal split into Hinayan and Mahayan. Kanishk became supporter of Mahayan sect and promoted two major schools of Buddhist art, that is the Mathura school and the Gandhar school of art. Clear? In fact, the first human image to be worshipped in India was of Gautam Buddha at Mathura, and at Mathura we also have a stone statue of Kanishk itself, even though it's a headless statue, but in the near or at the lower end, the name of Kanishk is mentioned in the nameplate. Clear? This was related to Kushans. Clear? Now coming to Shungas, Kanvas, and the Satavahans, the dynasty of Shungas was established by Pushyamitra Shung, who revived the Vedic culture by performing Vedic sacrifices like Ashwamedh. Clear? And Kanvas also supported Brahmanism, and during the rule of Vasudev, a very prominent Greek ambassador, Heliodorus, came to the court of Kanva ruler, and Heliodorus erected a stone pillar at Besnagar, Vidisha, in which he mentions about the worship of Lord Krishna. In fact, Besnagar inscription, also known as Garud Dhwaj, is the only archaeological evidence to show the worship of Lord Krishna in India. Clear? And at the same time, Satvahans. Clear? Satvahans was founded by Samukh Satavahan, but the most powerful ruler among Satvahans was Gautami Putra Shatkarni, who is known through an inscription known as Nasik inscription written by his mother, Gautami Balashri. Clear? Gautami Putra Shatkarni defeated adjoining rulers including Shakas as well and established a strong rule over large parts of Deccan. Clear? Satvahans started from the western coast of India, and Satvahans reached up to the eastern coast, up to Dharni Coast on the Andhra coast of South India. Clear? And Satvahans maintained huge control. Satvahans contributed towards art forms, architecture, even language and literature. And Satvahans were very tolerant towards even Buddhism and Jainism. We'll come to that development. Clear? And meanwhile, at the same time, clear, in the southern part of India, there were Cheras, Cholas, and Pandyas. Clear? Cheras corresponding with the region of Kerala or Malabar, and Cholas and Pandyas on the Coromandel coast. Clear? And the most important part of this was that these dynasties established healthy relationship with the Romans and promoted maritime trade. Clear? In fact, these dynasties became highly prosperous due to prosperous trade with the Roman Empire. Clear? Now coming to them. Clear? Pandyas were the most prominent among them. They convened three assemblies at Madurai and Kapatpuram that led to compilation of a rich Tamil literature known as the Sangam literature. Clear? So rich Sangam literature was compiled at this time, and with Sangam literature we come to know about the polity, society and economy of these three kingdoms, that is Cheras, Cholas and the Pandyas. Clear? Now we need to understand what were the major developments. Clear? Now coming to them recently, some recent developments has taken place, and what is this recent development? Clear? There is a site which has been found known as Porpanai. Clear? There's a site which has been found as Porpanai Kotai. Port Punai Kotai site. Clear? This Port Punai Konai site has been found in the southern part of India, where a gold stud has been found, a bone point has been found. Clear? And all this belong to Sangam age. This age. Clear? This belonged to Sangam age. Clear? And Sangam age started from 300 BC to 300 AD. Clear? This excavating site also provide a burial site and a fort area. Clear? So all this indicate a great development, and moreover, clear, the discovery of bone point tools indicate that Ponpanaikal was site of weaving industry. Clear? So it was a site of weaving industry, which can be accepted because cotton was produced by the people of Sangam age, and cotton was exported even to the Roman world. Clear? So recently Port Panai Kotai site has been excavated and has been found to be a Sangam site in the extreme southern part of India, corresponding with Tamil Nadu, Coromandel coast. Clear? And this site provide evidence of a gold stud and as well as a large fort area, along with large number of bone tools which were used basically for weaving industry. Clear? This is the recent excavation. More importantly, I'll let you know, clear, that at the presently the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and even along with Indian Navy, clear, has decided to revive a technique of Sangam age, and this technique is known as the Tankai method. Is known as the Tankai method. Clear? According to Tankai method, clear, shipbuilding was promoted in Sangam age without the use of nails. Clear? Rather the ships, or rather the wooden material, was connected by placing one above another, rather stitching the one against another, rather than with the use of nails. Clear? So Tankai method of shipbuilding, which was promoted by during Sangam age, was basically stitching the wooden plates rather than sticking them with nails. Clear? So without using any nails, large number of ships were constructed, and this technique of constructing the ships by stitching the wooden plates is known as Tankai method of shipbuilding, and this is being revived as of now by Ministry of Tourism along with Indian Navy in order to promote construction of large ships in the coastal belt of India. This is known as the Tankai method. Clear? This is very important in contemporary times, along with the excavation of Port Panai Kotai site, which is marked by weaving industry of Sangam age. Clear? Therefore, Sangam age becomes very important. We need to understand about Sangam age. Clear? It's clear. Now just understand. Clear? Sangam age started around 300 BC and ended till 300 AD. And in this Sangam age, it is believed that Pandyan rulers convened the first Sangam assembly at Madurai, which was attended only by Tamil gods. Clear? No deliberations of this assembly has survived. Clear? Under the patronage of Pandyan rulers, second Sangam assembly was convened at Kapatpuram. Clear? Which was attended by Tamil gods as well as Tamil poets, that led to the compilation of the first Tamil grammar. The work is known as the work which was written in second Sangam assembly, that deals with grammatical rules. Clear? That work was written in a Sangam assembly, clear? And this work proved to mark the beginning of Tamil language and literature in southern part of India, clear? This was one thing that development took place. At the same time, the third Sangam assembly was again held at Madurai, and it was attended only by Tamil gods, and all these attended only by Tamil poets, and all these Tamil poets composed large post corpus of literature known as Sangam literature, which is divided into 18 major works and 18 minor works. These are known in Tamil language as Mani Mekalai and known as Melkanakku and Kilkanakku. And by the end of Sangam age, two Sangam epics were written, Sila Pattikram and Mani Mekalai. Sila Pattikram by Ilango Vadigal and Mani Mekalai by Sattanar. Clear? These developments took place in Sangam age, but at the same time, recent excavations taken place in Sangam region, and this has resulted into development of Panai Kotai site and Tankai method, which is very important, whereby ships were constructed by stitching the wooden plates rather than with the use of iron nails. Clear? This very important development took place. Next is clear. So Sangam age becomes very important for examination. Do prepare the Sangam age properly. Clear?